All right, here we are. It's official. Okay, our first team launch call.
Woo woo.
Thanks everybody for being here. Yes, yes, yes. So I know originally we had planned this to officially launch Lashea and Nina. These are my two new brand partners. Isaac, I'm not sure if anyone else is going to be sharing on this call besides the team that I'm, all the girls, all the girls from Phoenix.
Yes.
Okay, all right, perfect. So ultimately what this is for, we're just here to share our stories. We're so excited about Purium and what this is doing for us, our families, for the world, and what the future looks like. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump in and start sharing my story personally. So my name is Krishawn and 32. I am an ex-athlete. We're gonna keep it quick and short. I'm gonna try and make a long story short. So I'm an ex-athlete. I played basketball growing up, was invited to play at West Point in New York. So I do have a military background. After I got out of the military, I have been on a journey of healing, on a journey of finding a job that I'm passionate about, and I refuse to work a job that I hate. That's kind of my background and how I've arrived at where I'm at now. So I'll say that 2019, I had a health scare. I had a uterine fibroid, and I was looking at diets. Me and my mom were like researching what to do about it. And we've always been into health and doing what's right for us. Alternative health, I guess, which is the OG health, right? It's the OG health. And so I had to sit with the fact that I might not be able to have kids. You know, what do I want to do in order to heal my body? So that's originally why I changed my diet in the first place. I did have it surgically removed. I wanted to remove it through food, but they said it's too big. Let's just do this. Let's do it surgically and then change your diet. So that's what I did. And so I went vegan back in 2020. And yeah, I'd lost weight and stuff. And I got regular checkups and it looked like it was healing, but still inflamed. I also started my entrepreneurial journey at that same time. So things were a little hard, I'd say from 2021 to 2023, trying to make it without a regular job, I'll say, right? And I feel like a lot of us here are wanting that job security, not within what is there to what normal stuff. Yeah.
Corporate.
Regular job situations, right? So that being said, I was diving into more of a spiritual lifestyle, going through a lot of hard lessons at the time, deep spiritual lessons at the time. But then I ended up getting a job, a part-time at a wellness studio. So this is what I do now, full-time. But 2024 rolls around, beginning of this year rolls around. I'm stable in my job, and I actually start implementing more stability with it and consistency in working out. So around, I'd say April, I started to work out consistently. And that really, really helped change a lot of the mindset. Started to lose some weight, yes. End of May, I meet Isaac. And he's a detox specialist. I've always been into health, and he started teaching me about being raw plant-based. I've been vegan before, but never like this, never been raw. And also not in relationship anymore. So I'm able to kind of eat what I want and do what do I want. So I started implementing these little things that he was telling me to do, these different meals, these plant-based meals that I can be eating that are raw. Definitely continue to start like losing weight. Then Purium happens. All right. I implement Purium at the end of June. June 21st is when I ordered my stuff. And I am now on the back end of my second 90-day detox. Just completed 2 90-day detoxes, but throughout that first 90 days, I'll be honest, there was a lot going on in life. And I'm sure all of us at this time this year has been going through a lot of hardship. I am not sure how I would have handled this year if I was not on Purium, if I were not consuming these superfoods, these living foods. I started at around 180 and I am now about 150. Okay, so I did lose about 30 pounds, but I have a lot of muscle on my body. I've lost inflammation, I'd say mostly inflammation, definitely weight. But the transformation that I've been feeling, I've honestly never looked and felt like this before in my entire life. And I know my mom can attest to that too. We've been on a journey together our entire lives on health and losing weight, less inflammation. But the biggest, the biggest change and difference that I've noticed is my mental. Yeah, exactly, Lashea. Yep, that mental clarity. The amount of brain fog that is no longer there, the amount of energy that I have tighter skin, and it keeps getting tighter. It keeps getting more and more glowing, you know? But back to the real reason why I started, right? It was fibroids. I want to be able to have a family at some point. I also realized that my relationship with food needed to be healed. I have been an emotional eater my entire life, up and down with weight because of food. And this has healed, it's continuing to heal my relationship with food. And I'm not craving, I'm not reaching for a snack when I'm feeling some type of way. I'm able to control that thought and that yes, Merrick, exactly. I'm able to control the cravings and the emotional imbalances, the hormonal imbalances that my body had been experiencing that had been leading me to want to grab the snacks or the sweets, whatever you want to call it. But so now I have been getting regular checkups. I am good to go. I am fertile. I'm ready to have kids. Also, the relationship with food has aged my metabolism older than what I am. Before I started, my metabolism was 34 and I'm currently 32. Today, my metabolism is 31 and I'm literally aging in reverse. And I'm so grateful. I am grateful for being able to start this now. You know, we don't have to wait until there is a problem. And I know that most of us do wait until we have a health scare. There's a reason to do something like this. But we are here on this call. We're here sharing so that so that everyone else doesn't have to wait. You know what I mean? We're trying to help spread the word and help save the world. I'm going to go back on that tangent, but so that others don't have to suffer the way that we have. You know what I mean? For now, I'm going to pass it over to my mom so she can share a little bit about her story and how it's helped and changed her life and my dad's life and everybody. So this is Brenna. Okay. Yes. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Guys.
Sorry, the phone.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
And we're back.
That just proves this is real. This is not TV and
right.
fancy. This is real.
That's right. Real life, real people.
Exactly. Okay. Before I start on my story, I would like to back up that Krishawn in her adult life has never looked. You've always been a beautiful girl.
Thanks, Mom.
Always turning heads.
Oh, thanks, Mom.
But the amount of beauty that and of health from the healthy version of you is just amazing. She's now like her body physique is like petite. She's never been a petite.
I've always been big bones, pit bull.
Yeah, we probably this is my pit bull.
Yeah.
So her physique is like the most healthiest she's ever been. It's amazing. I mean, the whole family is just like in awe, and that's why we're all on board, because it's like, you can do that? Well, we're the same DNA. We can do that too.
Right.
So we are on board.
Okay.
So now,
okay.
Okay. So my story is, my family, we were not raised to be health conscious. We were more, what we ate was about budget, and sodas. We drank a lot of sodas. I'm a Gen Xer, so health wasn't a big deal. It was about fast food, and that's when fast food started getting big, and it was all about the deal, and what you could get for it. So health was not a concern. But I will say this, through my dad, he was a school teacher. He did put education high, and so we read a lot. We like to learn, so he got the learning, bug in us. So we were open to, learning new things. So now I'm an adult, and my dad gives me this article about how the USA raises pigs for food for us. He's like, you got to read this. I was like, yeah, okay, Dad, whatever you give me, I'll read it. It starts going into how they raise the pigs, how they mistreat the pigs, how they shove all the pigs into like one room where they're eating their own feces. They're literally dying, and they inject them with chemicals to keep them alive so they can be slaughtered for us to eat.
Disgusting.
Think about that. Not only are we eating an animal that eats their own feces to survive, we're also eating it injected with these chemicals to keep it alive. So there goes my mind. What?
Yes.
This is norm for United States. This is norm. Like, it's not just that animal. It's all the animals. It's all, what are we doing? But now I'm conscious, like I've been awakened, like what are we putting into our bodies? And what effect is it having on us, our health? Yeah, so that's that changed my whole life. And now here I am, going on this journey, and I share everything, with the family. So I have kids, so I share, with the kids. Maybe I share too much, but because when you guys were little, I tell you everything. And a kid version, of course, but yeah, like this is why we're not eating this, and this is why we eat that, and this is why because of this, So yeah, so now here goes my journey. So we turned vegan. Oh, by the way, God blesses me with a husband that puts us on this journey together. Like he's a total partner. Like whatever I bring to the table, he learns about it too and says, yep, let's do it.
He's down.
Yeah. So we both share with each other. He brings stuff to me too. And then I'm like, okay, I'm down, we educate each other. So anyway, we turned vegan, which is extreme. But when you learn something like that, it makes you go to extremes, like you're just freaked out, which vegan is hard. It's hard to live a normal life. You've got kids, they play sports. Where are you going to go eat while you have been on the road for hours? You got to pre-think what everything you're going to bring with you. It's tough. So then, we start slacking a little. We turn vegetarian. But we're still doing it. Then we slack a little and we turn into a lacto-ovo vegetarian, which is like dairy, eggs, but still no meat, no flesh, Then we're like, no, we can't do this. We're going to go back to raw vegan. Now we're raw vegan. Okay.
Bouncing.
Yes, we're trying all these things, because no one tells you what we're supposed to do for our bodies. We've got a Bible and things like that, to tell us more realistic things, but we don't know how to be healthy, so we're just trying, we're just winging it, trying to do our best. I'm still going down this journey. I found out, I don't know if anyone knows about Medical Medium, but we started following his version of healthy
celery juice.
Celery juice. I do believe it's celery juice. Yes. Even exercise. We've tried all kinds of different exercise journeys. So it's it's not just food and drink. It's physicality. Yeah, because I'm also an ex-athlete, so that's one thing that got us by. Back in the day, we were eating bad because we worked out so much. You couldn't physically see the negative of the bad food you were intaking. Anyway, yeah. So now we're older now, and no matter what we're doing, like we're gaining weight. Like even on Medical Media, I'm like, what's going on? So we try keto. Keto is low carb, high fat. then we try no carb. We're just open to trying all kinds of different things,
You try anything once.
Yeah. So we're still staying a bit active, but now we both work full time. We're from California, so California is all about commuting. We're on the road a lot. I also go to school, so you run out of time to actually be active, to plan meals, to be healthy, so now I'm in the worst shape I've ever been. I'm very embarrassed with myself. I've gained weight.
That's like beginning of this year, right? Or so.
Yeah, beginning of this year.
Yeah.
End of last year, beginning of this year. I felt the weakest I've ever felt. I have no strength. I'm getting joint pains now. I don't understand what's going on. Okay, I'm getting old. This is what it is. Okay, not great. So I start researching like boot camps, because we've always been active, but they tell you when you're older, oh, you only need 20 minutes of working out. You only need 20 minutes. That's all you need. So we were doing that, but look where it was getting us. So I find this boot camp, like HIIT workouts. So husband's like, yep, down, let's do it. So we start working out 5 days a week. We do this 6-week, challenge. They put us on this high protein diet, hitting our macros, all that. And we do start seeing changes, start feeling better. My joint pains didn't go away, but at least I'm feeling better somewhat, Then this chick right here, she starts talking about Purium. And I'm like, okay, I got to research it. I'm busy. I don't have time to research it. I'm open to it. But, me, I got to research it first.
Yes.
So I do start looking into a little. I actually started researching it online. I tried to find, anything negative.
She tried to find bad things about it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I start my research. I looked up the Better Business Bureau to see any negative comments on it. So I found one thing, and all it was a legality of not the ingredients, not the actual product, a labeling back in the day, some years back. They had to fix something on the label, which they did. That was it. That's the only negative thing I found. I was looking, that was it, which is nothing. So, all right, Krishawn, let's do this.
Let's try
it. So I actually started incorporating it into the macro, like calories and all that. I'm a numbers person. I do payroll. I'm an accountant. So I love numbers. So I made this Excel spreadsheet for myself, and I make my meal plans on it. So it has all the calories, it has the protein
intake.
Yeah, the carbs, the fat, and all that. So I read all the labeling on the ULT, the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation, and I incorporated all. I put the protein shake in there, what those macros are, and every single thing. And so we still eat once a day, right? Because the Power Shake is 2 meal replacements, right? So we eat lunch, and I'm still busy. I don't have time to cook. So I found in my area a really good company that makes meals that they incorporate really healthy organic food. So we eat that meal a day with all of our Purium. That's our life. That's what we do. So we do have one cheat day. On Saturdays, we might eat one cheat meal, okay? We still do it because I still want to live. And if we get invited somewhere, we want to be able to eat.
It's a lifestyle.
It's not a diet.
It's not a diet.
Exactly.
It's a marathon, not a race.
Okay. So now,
here we go. Really quick, if you don't mind.
What I'm feeling.
What have been the results? Sorry, yeah, maybe she's getting into it now. Yeah, what have been the results of
That's where I'm going.
That's where I'm going. Transformation. Go ahead.
Absolutely. I didn't realize I had inflammation until it went away. The bones on my feet, I can see them now. The bones in my hands, I can see them now. I didn't realize, like, when I put my socks on, I'd have like a little tinkle thing going on, from the elastic around your ankle. I don't have that anymore. That's gone. Like, that was real. What my joint pains were was inflammation. And so they're pretty much gone now.
Your skin.
My skin is getting tighter. I mean,
Hooded eye.
yeah, I was starting to get, because I'm old, I'm 51. The hooded eye, going away. That's going away. So my skin's not going this way. It's going this way.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you. My energy level, oh my gosh, my energy level. I don't need coffee anymore. I feel great when I wake up in the morning. I feel great. Like she said, the foggy brain, you don't even realize you have foggy brain until it's gone.
Right.
Like you think way more clearly, you know, you can rationalize things a lot more clearly. So okay, so my weight. I weighed 192 at my worst, and now I weigh 170. But with that, I have gained muscle and less fat. So I'm turning my fat into muscle. So to me, the numbers are not a big deal. It's more about how I look. And I'm more muscular now than I was before.
Yeah.
At 50, you know, I'm in my 50s.
Yeah. I know the one thing, as we wrap it up, the one thing that my mom really enjoys is the fact that there's so much protein available.
Yeah, that's what gets me on this, because as I've shared before, I've tried all kinds of stuff. The thing about this that is a game changer is that it focuses on the protein intake that the products give. That right there is what's building the muscle in you, you know?
Yeah.
I haven't found any product that focused on that at all.
Right.
So yeah, my energy level is crazy.
Life is so blessed.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
my life is so blessed. I'm excited about growing old now, or actually growing young.
That's right. We're growing in reverse. We are aging in reverse, literally.
Yes.
Metabolically.
Yes.
So thank you, Mama.
Yeah, thank you
Mama.
guys for letting me share. Appreciate you all.
Thank you guys for listening.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a family thing now. So I thought it was important for us to show how you know, you can really help your families with this.
My
and
husband's
it's
on it.
happening.
My mom's on it. My mother-in-law's on it.
Yeah.
I mean,
we're all doing it. We're doing it. We're in it, and we're in it for the long haul.
Yeah.
Wrapping this up, entrepreneurship is a huge thing for me, and I'm trying to figure out how to retire myself, retire family, and also help the world with the direction that it's heading in. And so I know I'm surrounding myself with like-minded people, Nina and Lashea here on the call, you know, who see the vision and what this is actually doing for people. This is healing so many people from so many things. And so Nina, I'm going to pass it to you first. She is a new brand partner. I've known Nina since 2019 now, I think. But we are now on the same journey and we see the same vision. So Nina, if you will, please share your story. Please tell your stories.
Of course I will. Hey everyone, I'm Nina. Thank you for being on this call with me. I'm really excited. So telling my story, that's a long thing, so I'm going to try to make it really short. So I grew up doing different kinds of sports. So same thing, not to the college level, but in high school and before. And I worked out pretty hard most of my adult life, pretty much my entire adult life. Working out has been such a huge part of it. And I started online actually back in 2010. I'm not trying to age myself, but her and I are the same age. But I started online doing content about 2010, not really thinking much of it, and then started growing a following. And I was working out so much, so I was filming my workouts and making content, and people would actually ask me to train them. And I was not a trainer, and so I declined every single time. And I've gone on a different journey in terms of my content since then, but I've been in business or influencing, if you will, since about 2010. So I've had a lot of time online to experience the highs and lows of building a business, breaking it down, building another one, breaking it down, all those highs and lows. And health has always been a part of that journey. So eating different diets, kind of like Brenna was saying, trying different things, lifestyle shifts, I'm always researching things. So I'm always looking for the next thing that's going to make me better. So I talk a lot in my work about being excellent and what's the next level that you can get to be excellent. So it's kind of like an athlete's mindset, if that makes sense. So I'm always trying to get better and better and better. I actually started with a company back in 2016 called TLC, which is very similar. Their focus isn't superfoods, it's more on detoxification is like their main thing. Their main product is like a detoxification type of tea. Now they've expanded, but I started that in 2016, loved it, got my family on it, similar to what Krishawn's done with her family. And I kind of phased out and moved into a different space business-wise, but my family still uses some of the products and they've seen a lot of results. So basically anything I bring to them, they just love and like eat up. So when I saw Krishawn's changes and her body and her energy and all of that on Purium, I was obviously really interested because I love anything that's going to make you better. So we started talking about it and then she started letting me try some of the product. And this was during a time where a lot was changing in my life. And a lot is still changing, but a lot was changing in my life. And I needed that clarity that she was talking about, the mental clarity to be able to like see, the forest through the trees. So although I don't have as much experience as you do, Krishawn, on the products, I can say they've helped me to feel more clear. My body feels less inflamed. My skin has started to look even better. Like everything's starting on the up and up. So I'm super excited. I actually just joined, like she said, as a brand partner. So I'm really excited to see like where this takes me as far as the next level, because I feel health-wise, like at my optimal health, but I know there's always a next level. So I feel really good. Speaking of health scares, in 2020, I had a health scare that I had never heard of before. Thyroid issues. If any women especially have ever had them, they are not fun at all. And I didn't know what was happening because my whole life I've been healthy, I've been fit, I've been active, been at my ideal weight, ideal everything. I've never had any issues with that. So it was very scary for me to experience hair falling out, to experience, skin dryness, to experience all kinds of things that I didn't know what was happening until I did research and found out what it was. I ended up working through it naturally and using natural methods to help heal that. And so I'm really excited with Purium to see like how it's going to bring me to the next level. And really, like, I'm very detailed, kind of like what Brenna was saying. I track everything. I'm an Excel girly, like I love Excel. So I'm excited to see like what happens from the moment I fully start my ULT and lock in to like the 90 days and beyond, to see the little micro tweaks. I think I'm at a place in my life and my health where it's more about micro tweaks, but those things make such a difference. So I'm really excited to be a part of the team, to share all the love. I went to the Purium event a few weeks back in California with Krishawn. It was amazing. I learned so much. I always want like the details and information, and I feel like Dave and Amy gave like such a beautiful explanation of what Purium is and why and how and all the things. So I'm like locked in, I'm ready to go. And to be a part of this team. Isaac and Krishawn have both been, helping me to learn more, giving me the product to try, all of that for the past like couple months and weeks. So thank you both for that. It's been really, really helpful. And now I'm excited to, get on the team and start sharing and start seeing all the changes and differences in my own life. So thank you guys again for having me. Really, really appreciative.
Yes. Thank you so much, Nina. Thank you for sharing. And that means so much. Nina just bought her ULT yesterday. So she still has to have her entire transformation, but she's already seeing these results, which really speaks to the product itself, to the super. I hate saying the word product because it's the superfoods. It speaks to the superfoods itself. It's not a product, right? So, okay. I know I'm looking at you. Yes, you. Would you be willing to share a little bit about your story with Heathy, Lashea?
Okay, if I can get like technically correct over here.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So
Heathy, you want to tell your story about Purium and what you like about it? Can you say it? Okay, well, this is the first time this kid's getting camera shy right now. But he is the main reason I have got on this. Oh my God, I didn't even expect to cry right now. Probably emotions, but the reason why I stride for health. Any and everything I've done health-wise is for this little guy. Like, he is my reason for so many things. And once you start finding out the ingredients in your food and the things that you're giving your child, nonetheless, it hits in a way like you just never thought it would before, And So to put that into caps, my whole life I've been, teetering on like a little chunky. Like I've been on the chunky side my whole life, never been like that thin girl. Like I never have been. Um, it was until I think what year was it? It was 2018 is when I had my health scare. I was hospitalized twice. I was told that I had cysts lining my ovaries. Um, it was probably the scariest time of my life. I'm like, okay, so I just met, the love of my life. I didn't know like 8 years later we would be this happy, beautiful family. But at the time, I was in fear that like we couldn't have kids. I didn't know this little guy was ever gonna come, so I did the whole route. I honestly took birth control for a month, and 6 days after getting off birth control, this guy entered, and I was like, oh, everything's gonna have to change. Everything's gonna have to change. So I would say like I've tried so many different things entrepreneurial wise. I wanted to stay home with him. That's a huge, huge, huge importance to me. Like he deserves all the time that I can give him. So working at home was just the right move for us. It was ideal. So I've been trying every type of work from home that you can think of. um, Interestingly, this morning I had probably a 3 year long health, getting my health right. I started Herbalife because I was like, yeah, like this is a company, it's been around for 40 years. It's healthy, right? I turned around that label this morning for the first time. I don't know why. It is all bioengineered. It went straight in the trash. And I like turned around the Purium and I'm like, these are two things that are labeled to do the exact same things. But it took me 9 months and rigorous exercise. I'm talking 2 HIIT workouts a day to lose my baby weight, which was 40 pounds. I started in August with Purium this year because my best friend Krishawn was like, oh my God, this product. And she's like, you gotta try it. And I'm like I'm getting him ready to start kindergarten. So like my mind's all over the place, like, cause he's never done daycare for 5 years. He's at home with me. And I'm like, I'm sending him to a public school. I'm freaking out right now. And he's not a good sleeper. So we started with the apothecary. This kid was out in 30 minutes. He would drink it out in 30 minutes. What do you call it now? Your cherry juice? You have to have your cherry. Okay, you don't look at me like that.
My cherry juice.
Yes, and you like your cherry juice? What does your cherry juice help you do?
Sweet.
Good job. Yep. It was amazing. My husband and I noticed a 24-hour difference in our bodies on the Power Shake. I've been looking for a product so that I can stop drinking coffee because I started understanding like this is not good for me. It has mold in it. There's so many different things that coffee does too that's not good. And it was triggering my insomnia. In a month, I was off coffee and like sleeping better. Like the biggest part of this whole transformation that I didn't realize, again, going back to my health scare in 2018, was the pain that I would get. Women, like it hasn't let up yet. I haven't found that one thing where I'm good to go each month. Like, I'm not gonna go in this, like hole, if you want to say, with the pain and the fatigue and the mind fog and all these things. After 2 months, I didn't even realize my periods were coming. After 15, 17 years, for the first time, I would have a normal, sorry guys, a normal, woman's, and I was astonished. Like not even realizing it, and then coming to, I'm like, this is amazing. This is amazing. So, hold on, buddy. So I've talked to some friends. I'm getting them on board. I'm introducing this to my family. Everybody's getting Purium for Christmas. Like, everyone needs this. Everyone can benefit from this, you know? And my huge why is creating a legacy, not only for my family, but helping other families create their own legacy in a way where, like, we're literally healing and waking up the world. Like, there's no better work to do in this world than to help other people and get us out of hospitals, get us out of this hamster wheel that we keep going on because we don't understand that our food that we're eating is poisoning us, period. Krishawn's mom said it beautifully. Like, I think I was in high school when I started learning that. I went vegan immediately because I was like, what is this? You know, and like, if you're in the US, you understand, like, the meats are looking strange. The chicken does not look right. You know, like, you're looking at things and they're banned in the UK and other places and they're not banned here. And that's frightening. That's absolutely frightening for our kids. And to have the best fast food in the world that is so easy to make for my son, and to know that I am putting amazing things in him, it's all the more. And to finish up, because I know that was a little long, we've been going, like, our family got hit hard with the flu this year, like, really hard. Poor Heafy has the pneumonia and the flu. But I will say I have pumped myself full. Like, I make sure, you know, like, I've pumped full of Purium. I try and get him as much as possible, but we literally have things in the mail coming today to help him. But I only had the flu for 2 days. Unfortunately, Heafy's had it for 7. My husband had it for a week. What that tells me is that having these products in my body has helped shield me in the same household as my family, and it works. This time next year, there will be no flu in this house because our bodies will be pumped full of amazing superfoods from Purium, and it won't be a thing. Period. Huh?
Yes.
Thank you so much, Krishawn, and thank you, Isaac. You guys have been amazing, so amazing, for just the knowledge, the helping hand, just being there, the community. Like, you guys are amazing, and thank you guys so much. And Erin, I totally got that menopause because of your video. Yes, yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing, Lashea, and it really means a lot. I think after just hearing us speak so far, this has really helped families, and it also can help people who live alone. I know, speaking for myself, like, it's hard cooking for just one person, and I don't really need to, you know. This has helped me to just make sure that I'm getting what I need to, and not have to make and think about what I'm making, you know. But it's healing families too. It's making it easier for families as well, you know. Holistic, easier, better life. It's easier. You're healing. We're helping others to heal. I can go on. I'll stop. But thank you guys for sharing. Yes. Yeah. I'm going to pass it over to Isaac, who's been a really beautiful mentor for me. And I'm so thankful for you, Isaac, for just pouring your knowledge into me, and so that I can help pour it into those that I'm around. And I'm so excited. You know, Nina and Lashea, we're the Phoenix tribe. So we're gonna do really big things here. All right, and I'm rambling, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass it over to Isaac. Thank you guys for listening. I think he's getting.
1 second, Krishawn. Sorry, I'm trying to get this phone set.
Okay.
So that it doesn't move, and I keep it on Zoom, recording on Zoom.
Yeah.
Dang it, my bad, y'all. Okay, that's not working. All good. We're doing this. Okay. Cool. All right. Thank you so much for hosting, Krishawn. Thank you, everyone who's watching the live. Thank you, everyone who's watching the replay of this live. We're going to have clips of this live being played on everyone's page. I'm going to invite everyone as a collaborator. Krishawn, thank you so much for sharing your transformation. Guys, thank you for being transparent. All of you, Krishawn, Nina, Lashea, your mom, thank you so much for sharing your natural, organic stories. And that's what I, encourage everyone who I called today and wanted to hop on the call. These are organic stories, guys. Why? Because these are organic transformations, and organic transformations based on organic superfoods producing organic people. But the thing is most Americans right now are eating processed foods, producing processed people, giving them processed emotions, and just everything is processed about their lives. And so we realize why most people are functioning the way that they are functioning, because they're eating ultra processed foods. So they have ultra processed emotions, etc., etc., etc. You guys see what I'm saying? Thank you so much for sharing your transformations. They were inspiring, incredible. I'm sure that every female watching and listening to these stories was inspired, and every male could be as well. Guys, ladies, we are seeing your monthly time frame, right, be experienced in a peaceful manner, because you're having living foods. We're working with nature by having foods that are living, contrary to dead. So it's maximizing our opportunities and minimizing our difficulties. And that's what so much of life is about, guys, is maximizing our opportunities and minimizing our difficulties. And when we're having living foods, we can really do that. So again, thank you so much for sharing your stories. Anissa and Lisa, I know we plan to have you both come on and speak really quick. Lisa, I know you're driving right now, so just to conserve time, I'm just going to pass to Anissa really quick and have Anissa share her story, her vision for the why she got started with Purium, and then Lisa, I'll pass it to you after that, okay? So Anissa, thank you so much for dedicating some of your time to us today and hopping on here. Congratulations for hitting consultant already in your first 48 hours of joining the business. Put in 1,000 points in volume in the business. You already got 3 people on the transformation. You're already on your transformation. Wow, excited for your next month, excited for the leadership that you're already experiencing. So please tell us your why, tell us your vision with Purium really quick if you could.
Sure. Thank you so much for having me share my story with you guys today. So like Isaac has said, my name is Anissa. I'm a mental health nurse practitioner. I specialize in functional medicine, and I take an integrative approach to mental health care, focused on like lifestyle, nutrition changes beyond the conventional, traditional medication route. I'm excited to be here with you guys today to tell you my transformation story, because I have taken control of my own mental health and my own health in general. I've improved my gut health through superfood nutrition. I have released 70 pounds. I'm medication free. My labs are better than they've looked in years. And so I've just been having a really good time over the last year, just taking care of myself, pouring into myself. And the thing about that is, like, I'm just in awe of the power of nutrition and food, because my journey to get here wasn't always this way. There was a time in my life where I was struggling so bad with mental health problems. I would go to the doctors and they would put me on more medication after medication, and I just wasn't getting better. And I was just struggling so bad to the point where, like, I was checked out at work. And I didn't even know if like this was really like the journey that I wanted to be on anymore. I didn't know if like I was in the right field anymore, because I was so burnt out and exhausted and anxious all the time. And so I began having really bad panic attacks, and it just seemed like nobody could help me. So it became a time where I just felt like, I wouldn't care if I went to sleep and didn't wake up anymore. And so when it got that bad, my doctor ended up putting me on an emergency admittance to the mental health hospital. And while I was in there, what did they do? They gave me more medications, because they told me, I was having a reaction to the medications I was on. It was causing, these ideations that I was having, and that I just needed to be on different medications this time. And so going through that, I was just thinking like, it's got to be a better way than this. I'm in mental health myself. At the time, I wasn't a nurse practitioner yet. I was just going to school to be one, but I was working as a nurse. And I'm saying, like, I tell my patients, take care of yourself, do all these things. And I realized I hadn't really been taking care of myself. I had just been trusting, the medical system and taking these medications, but not necessarily putting in the work on my end to, really try to take back control and power. I gave my power away to the medical system at that point. And so when I got out, I stopped taking the medications that they gave me, and I started searching for real solutions. And that's when I found functional medicine. And I worked with my own personal health coach. She helped me understand the power of gut health, which was something that I wasn't taught in school. I put in so many years of school, almost $100,000 worth of education, and no one taught me anything about nutrition and the gut-brain connection. It's insane, right? So as I started learning more about it, I just went, full-blown internet, researching all I could, learning all I could, got certified in functional medicine myself, and started really working on changing my life. So through improving my gut health, I went plant-based. Like I said, all the amazing things that came after that, the release in weight, all the panic attacks and things I was having, gone. The depression I was having, gone. Like mind racing, can't sleep, all of that gone and improved. And even the physical symptoms that I was having, which was a lot of inflammation, joint pain, skin issues, all of that improved through the power of me changing my diet. And so the more that I just worked on myself after going plant-based, I started realizing that a lot of the products that I was using, they actually weren't that great. Although I was seeing improvements, I started really honing in on the products that were in the foods. And I said, all these ingredients that you can't pronounce, like, I'm going to take that out of my diet. And so I continued to take that out of my diet, and I just saw even more improvements. And then that's when I found Purium. And so I was in a health group, and I found Lisa Williams, and we started talking. She started commenting on some of my posts, and we started connecting more, messaging each other. And she saw me, making shakes and everything. And she said, hey, I'm part of this company, Purium. Like, we should, talk more about it. And so she ended up, telling me more about Purium. And I said, you know what, I want to do it because I tried some of the products and I automatically noticed like a difference, mainly in my energy levels. And then also like some cravings that I would have from time to time. I noticed like within a week of, trying some of the samples and stuff, that it definitely made a difference, especially in energy. And so from there, I told her, let's do it. I signed up. And because of the transformation that I've had in my own life, my family has watched me over the last year, on this transformation. And they know that like I live what I teach my clients, and it really does get results, not only mentally, but physically. And so they were on board as well. They were like, we want to buy this product from you that you're saying like you trust and that's reputable and that you're using and you've already seen results. And so that was how I hit consultant, within a week's time almost, because my family really believed in, the vision that I have. And I just know that having this Purium now and having like a pure and premium product that I can stand behind and I trust because of all the research I've done and everything that I've been able to do to change my life, that I'm going to be able to now bring that to my clients and give them away in their busy, hectic lives when they're burnt out and they don't have time to do all the cooking and whatnot. They have a product that they can really use to help them take their health to the next level. And so that is my story. I'm blessed and thankful and grateful to be here with you guys. And I'm just ready to see, what the next weeks and months and years have to come for me.
Thank you so much for that, Anissa. Thank you so much for sharing your story as well. That was absolutely amazing and inspiring. Wow, you said you spent $100,000 in school on, getting your degree, and you never learned anything about nutrition and medicine. Well, of course, guys, Hippocrates, who everyone has to take the Hippocratic Oath when getting a degree in allopathic medicine, right? Hippocrates himself said, "Let food be thy medicine, and medicine be thy food." And you know what? When you seek, you will find. When you ask, you will seek and you will find. Ask and you will find the answer, guys. Anissa, you were seeking, you found the answers. Okay, because you were looking, you found the answers, and because your heart was in the right place and you kept seeking, you found the answer. So congrats to you, hats off to you in doing so. Absolutely amazing transformation. Excited for your vision and your journey. Just a beginning for you. Really excited for that, guys. I don't want to be on here too long. We've already been just under an hour. Obviously, there's an opportunity underway. Obviously, there's a lot of young ladies excited about their health, excited about getting their health back, excited about getting their vitality back. We have amazing opportunities and deals and sales right now today that are available. Only today being the last day they are available for Black Friday. They end tonight in about 12 hours from right now. No, in about 14 hours from right now, these deals will be ending. So take advantage of these deals at midnight tonight, Pacific. These deals end. So I'm going to just get into what these deals are. What everyone has been doing on this call is they did the ultimate lifestyle transformation. Okay, here's what it is. It's an all organic, raw, parasite and pesticide cleanse with 2 all organic raw meal replacements per day. It's going to cover 2 meal replacements per day for you. Okay, it comes with pre-digested protein. Krishawn's mother was talking on the protein synthesis. That's because of that pre-digested protein skipping your kidneys, liver, lymph, digestive system, and going straight to the working muscle in 23 minutes. It's absolutely incredible what it's doing for you as far as the protein synthesis goes. So you're getting that with it. You're getting the apothecary that has naturally occurring melatonin in it in the apothecary, and then the biomedic, which is going to detox glyphosate, as well as the super cleanser, which is going to cleanse parasites. It's the glyphosate and the parasites that are causing the inflammation in the body, that are causing autoimmune disorders, that are causing chronic inflammation, that are causing chronic disease, the chronic disease epidemic that's taken place nationwide. That's what it is, guys. It's the glyphosate, it's the parasites, and the parasites are coming to clean up the heavy metals from the vaccines that we've all been exposed to, that have been administered to the public untested and unfettered since the 1980s. So guys, what we're doing here is we're helping people detox heavy metals, helping people detox glyphosate, helping people get rid of pathogens and parasites that are robbing their nutrition, that are killing their gut bacteria, and that are putting them, honestly, in bad moods around full moons because they are run by parasites. They are being run by other entities that are controlling their cravings and their lifestyle. So they're not really able to follow that North Star. They're not able to be in divine alignment with their true purpose in this world because something else is controlling their desires. Guys, Neo in the Matrix, the very first thing that he had to do before he ever got out of the Matrix is he had to get the worm out of him first. Realize that metaphor and take it for what it is. Before Neo ever got out of the Matrix, he had to get the worm out of him first. We got to get the worms out. We got to get the glyphosate out. We got to get the heavy metals out. And we're doing all of that with the ultimate lifestyle transformation. Here's what the ultimate lifestyle. Let me share my screen really quick. I already am sharing my screen. Actually, wait. Entire screen. Maybe I am already sharing my screen. Can y'all see my screen? Can y'all see? Okay, y'all can't see that. Wait. I have no idea how to be able to see this. Hold on. Somebody unmute yourselves and tell me if you can see my screen. Can you see the Black Friday sales?
I don't see anything.
Are you
Yes
talking
or no?
to us on Zoom or those on
Yeah, on
IG?
Zoom, yes. On Zoom.
Mm-mm.
No.
No,
No,
in
you
just
can't
your
see.
face.
Okay. Sorry. It says share screen. I didn't know if I was already sharing the screen. Entire screen. Built-in display. Okay. There we go.
There we go.
Now I got it. Haha.
There we go.
Cool. Y'all see it now?
It's coming up.
Great. Okay. Cool. All right, guys. So these are the Black Friday sales that are available via Purium. Get back to the person who invited you. Okay. Get back to the person who invited you to this call to watch this replay. Take advantage of these sales. They're available until midnight tonight Pacific. Okay. So very first thing, as far as what we got available for the Black Friday sales, we got Super Amino 23. You can buy 3 and get 1 free. Limit 2 per customer of the Super Amino 23. Okay, buy 3 and get 1 free. That's the pre-digested protein that's going to skip your kidneys, liver, lymphatic system, digestive system, and go straight to the working muscle in 23 minutes, guys. Straight to the working muscle in 23 minutes. Talking about that tightening of the skin, that skin elasticity, that's coming from the Super Amino 23. You are going to get more protein synthesis by having 15 of those pills per day than you would having 3 steaks a day. Why? Because by having 3 steaks a day, you're still going to have nitrogen waste. That waste is going to cause you to go to the bathroom and excrete. Well, you're not going to have any waste with the Super Amino. So stocking up to get better gains and less acid on the body, less inflammation on the body, Super Amino 23 is what you guys want to be having. Take advantage of that Black Friday sale. Buy 3, get 1 free. We got the juice bar in a bag, guys, with a free portable electric blender when you get the juice bar in a bag. For Pineal Clear, we have the 15% off of the loyal customer price on the Pineal Clear. An extra 15% off of the loyal customer price for the Pineal Clear. For Pineal Clear and Bio Relax, extra 15% off. For Pineal Clear and White American Ginseng, extra 15% off. Gentlemen, men, young men, I'm telling you, listen, if you're having problems with anything manly, you want ginseng. You look at the plant ginseng, number 1. It's what it looks like, right? Just think about that, number 1. Number 2, it's absolutely electrical. It's mineral dense. It's going to help everything circulate properly in your vascular system as well as in your nervous system. Okay, so you want to be getting on ginseng. In the Bio Relax is going to help reset your circadian rhythm so that you can get deep, restful sleep. You're going to get an extra 15% off of taking the Pineal Clear and Bio Relax. That's a Black Friday sale, as well as an extra 15% off the Pineal Clear and Ginseng, extra 15% off of the Pineal Clear and Joint Flex, extra 15% off of the Pineal Clear and the Essential Golden Mushroom, guys. For those of you who like golden milk, you want to be getting the Essential Golden Mushroom. That is on sale with an extra 15% off. Extra 15% off of the Pineal Clear and the Mental Positive. Extra 15% off of just the Mental Positive. That was Lashea talking to Aaron about the Mental Positive. Aaron made a video. We did a collab on that video. Aaron was talking about anyone who's dealing with menopause, you want to be taking Mental Positive. It has all the herbs in there to help reduce your hot flashes, to help just everything function easier and proper for you during this time frame. The Essential Golden Mushroom and Cracked Cell Chlorella also on sale. Our coffee protein also on sale. Guys, just the Cracked Cell Chlorella is absolutely incredible. The chlorella is so hermetically rich, it's going to help bind to heavy metals in the body and pull them out of the body. The coffee protein, for those of you who are addicted to coffee and you want to get off of toxic coffee, moldy coffee, heavily acidic coffee, take that coffee, go and throw it in the trash. Go ahead and buy yourself some coffee protein from Purium, all organic, no mold. It's going to be tested. It's going to have no pesticides in it. It's going to have no heavy metals in it. Why? Because If it did, we can't sell it. We can't sell it, guys. All of our products have to go through all of this testing. And I saw all of this testing take place when I was in the manufacturing facility this last week in California, which you get to take place in, you get to partake in when you become a diamond in Purium. When you become a diamond in Purium, okay, you get to partake in visiting the manufacturing facility. Absolutely incredible. The Epigenius dogs. Ryan was excited to find the Epigenius dogs on the Purium website this last week and get Epigenius dogs for his newfound dog friend that he has in his new house. Why? Because, guys, most dogs are being fed the bottom of the barrel. We think that we're being poisoned as humans over here in America. Dogs are getting the worst of the worst. What the Epigenius dogs is going to do is it's going to add food to their already existent food, but it's going to help detox pesticides, heavy metals, and parasites that these dogs are being exposed to, that we get exposed to as well, but they get exposed to it, guys, 10 times more, 15% off of the Epigenius dogs. Epigenius cats, same thing for the cats. You want to be deworming your cats, guys. Don't get toxoplasmosis just because you're not deworming your cats. Deworm your cats. You don't want to get toxoplasmosis and get the brain parasite. That's a whole freaking deep rabbit hole in itself I'm not going to get into. Fulvic zeolite and the cracked cell chlorella. Fulvic zeolite, guys, one of the best heavy metal detoxifiers in the world. Fulvic zeolites. It has this soccer ball like shape, the zeolite. It takes the heavy metal, it attracts the heavy metal, locks the heavy metal into this soccer ball like shape, and pulls it out of the body. Combined with the cracked cell chlorella, it's going to pull heavy metals out of your body, guys. You want to be taking the fulvic zeolite. This is in the jab exposure pack. If you've been jabbed up, this is what you want. Fulvic zeolites and cracked cell chlorella. Epigenius family and the In Focus. For all kids on the spectrum, anyone on the spectrum, high functioning, low functioning, all functioning to be high functioning. Okay, we want to be taking high vibrational living foods. And we can do that, guys, with Epigenius family, all living foods in there, all organic. It's a meal replacement in there, going to help detox pesticides at the same time. And the In Focus has certain amino acids and herbs inside of there to help relax the mind of someone who is on the spectrum and get them in focused and creative on their day. Look into In Focus, guys. An extra 15% off there as well. Immune Shield and Vib3Trib3, absolutely incredible herbs as far as what's involved there. The Echinacea, damn, my live just ended. The Echinacea that is involved, that is in the Vib3Trib3 is an Echinacea that is not available anywhere else. That is absolutely incredible. That Echinacea is going to build your immune system and make sure that you are not getting any types of COVID or anything like that, guys. You want to look at the Vib3Trib3, an extra 15% off there. The bamboo cup, the frother, the Purium tumbler, the blender. We got bags. We got swag cards. We got gift cards. Take advantage of these Black Friday sales, guys. Go to iShopPurium.com. Get back to the person who invited you onto this call. Get their code. Ask them for their $50 code. Take advantage of these sales. Hop on the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation. It's $12 a day. We have a 60-day money-back guarantee for a reason. The reason that we do that 60-day money-back guarantee, guys, is because we believe in these superfoods. We know you're going to absolutely love these superfoods. No one takes advantage of the 60-day money-back guarantee. No one does it. Why? Because they love these products. They love these superfoods. They realize they don't need to get their money back at all. They realize that they ended up saving money. Not only did they replace meals where they were spending money, $12 a meal minimum on their meals, not only did they replace these meals, but they ended up saving money on other degenerative activity. Why? Because they stopped doing things that were degenerative, because they turned into a creator, contrary to being a consumer, like America encourages us all to be, guys. This degenerative society encourages people to be consumers. And so they just want to consume and consume and consume and consume their life away. Why? Because they're having natural food, natural flavors and processed foods and ultra processed foods and Beyond Burgers and everything coming at them from every angle 24/7. So they're just constantly in consumption mode. Well, when you're having living foods, you're thinking, I am a creator. And so all you want to do is create. And so you stop the degenerative consumptive habits. Change your life, guys, with the ultimate lifestyle transformation. You will not be the same person on the other end of the transformation as you were going into it. All of these ladies that shared their transformation today prove that. Thank you so much, ladies, for sharing your story. I appreciate all of you. I will share this recording with all of you, and the live, I will invite you all as collaborators on Instagram. I'll see y'all there. Appreciate y'all. Have a great day. Go hop on these Black Friday sales, y'all. Take advantage of this opportunity. Look, to stop being poor financially, relationally, physically, spiritually, however it is, you got to stop passing over opportunities repeatedly. If you want to stop being poor physically, stop passing over opportunities repeatedly. Stop. POOR. That's what it is. You're passing over opportunities repeatedly. Physically, relationally, spiritually, financially, all these ways. You can make a business out of this. You can transform your health with this. You can transform your family's life with this, like Krishawn has done. Have a vision. Tap into the system. Save yourself some time, energy, and money. Find someone that has what you want. Say what they say, do what they do, get what they have. Y'all have a great day. Peace.